welcome to IOTV, everybody.
Man, I'm sorry I was late, man. I tell you, I didn't have a chance to get my makeup done. I got caught in traffic, and I just want to be sure I'm ready for the show.
Nice. Okay.
Anyway, how's that? Do I look okay?
You look wonderful, Dee. So,
thank you.
Here I am, ladies and gentlemen, watching Blu-ray, Despicable Me, on my laptop, and it's beautiful. It looks perfect.
It does? I can't see a thing. Hold on a second. That's wait, turn it. Yeah. If I do this. Oh yeah. That's good. No, it's good. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it. Let me watch it, and I'll tell you.
No, but I don't want to.
I can't see it now.
See, this is one of the problems with watching stuff on your laptop. It's all beautiful. This is Blu-ray.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Right.
My laptop's got a Blu-ray player on there.
All right.
It looks excellent. The trouble is,
I can't see it. You're
at an angle, you cannot see it properly. And if there was somebody else here, for example, it'd be like, well, let's all just kind of, you know, like group photo thing, like, can you see it now? Can you see it now? You know, and it's just a constant struggle.
It's a pain, yeah. So what do we do?
Well, you buy a copy of the movie and watch it in your own time. No,
yeah, but I got to spend the money for that. I want us to come to watch it at your thing here. So what do we do?
This is the big problem with laptops. They're great for an individual, but with so much content being online now and on laptops, and not everybody having an internet connectable TV, and Netflix and that kind of stuff. As I say, it's great when one or two you're watching, but when there's a family and you want to have a popcorn night, that kind of stuff, it kind of sucks to be sitting around a 15-inch screen.
So what do you do? Well, I mean, what do you do?
How about we hook it up to a TV?
Can you do that?
We have the technology, Dee. So,
wow.
Most laptops made in the past 10 years have some way of connecting this device to an external device, like a TV or a projector, okay?
All right.
So what you need to do is, first of all, you need to look at the back of your TV and see what ports you have available.
Right.
Okay, most of the ports on the back of a TV, we'll show you in a minute, but most of the ports are inputs and most of the ports on this thing are outputs. And you just kind of have to match the connections from here to there. Imagine it kind of like a hose pipe flowing water. You want to get the water from here to there.
And I could do that because I have hoses at my house.
Okay, that's perfect. So, but in this case, instead of hoses, we want to get that flow of picture from here to there. We use cables, okay?
Would it play on this and over there at the same time?
You can choose whatever way you want to do it. So
really? All right, what do we do?
We'll get ready to get some close-ups of this, but this is by far the easiest way of doing it. This is called an HDMI cable.
I have that, have that on my HD at home.
High definition multimedia interface.
Right.
And this is by far the best way to do it because all you simply do is plug it into the side of your laptop.
Okay.
And
now all laptops have this.
All modern laptops do. If you've got one that's a couple of years old, you may not have this.
Okay, I probably have it on my new Dell then, is what you're saying. All right.
And this end kind of plugs into the TV. You switch it to the input for this on the TV, and hey presto, you're now on the big screen.
Now, what do you have to have your TV set to? Channel 3?
No, it's...
Remember how you used to have that?
You know how you have like video 1, video 2,
oh, that's
video
right,
3?
that's right.
You choose the input. So if we plug this into input 3, then we turn the TV to input 3.
Now, if that's not an HD TV, how's that going to work with this?
It's still going to work.
So it'll still be okay?
It's still going to work. It's not going to be in beautiful HD.
I see. Okay.
But if you've only got a DVD drive in there, that works too.
Okay.
Or if you're just watching a file that's on the internet, like on YouTube or something, and you want to share it with the family, you can do the same thing.
So you could actually take this a step further for, let's say, work. You could actually use this to show
your presentation.
A presentation.
Yeah. Well, here's the beauty of HDMI, because there are several ways of doing it. If your laptop is a couple of years or new, a couple of years old or newer, more than likely has an HDMI cable. This is by far the best because it's a single cable. Not only does this show video on an external device, but it also has sound too.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that like optical sound or better?
It's digital sound. This is capable of passing 5.1 Dolby Surround.
Which is pretty good.
Which is excellent for a laptop.
Okay.
So let's imagine we don't have an HDMI cable, okay?
Okay, we don't. Well, let me ask you, how much would this thing cost? I'm just curious.
You can pick those up for about $4 or $5.
$4 or $5?
Don't go to local big box store and pay $80 for one. You get no benefit from it.
I did that once, remember?
The name brand, and I told you instantly to take it back.
I paid $100 for a cable, and David smacked me and said, you could have gotten this for $8.
Yeah, and that included shipping.
Yeah, well.
So let's say, for example, that your laptop doesn't have HDMI in there. Most laptops, most netbooks, and most small laptops have...
Mine's 5 years old, let's say, so I ain't got it.
So you probably don't have HDMI because HDMI wasn't really around back then.
So
but you more than likely have one of these. This is called a VGA cable.
Right.
And there's a port on the side of my laptop. Let's get that.
You see that, Rodney?
You can see. Okay, so we can plug that in here.
And then you tighten.
And you've got to make sure that the TV has it's normally known as an RGB input.
Yeah.
But it looks like a little D thing with 15 pins in there.
Okay.
If your TV's got one of those, you can.
Do the new TVs have those?
Yeah, most TVs have HDMI, all kinds of connectors on the back.
Okay.
You have to check to make sure that you've got VGA. As I say, if you've got HDMI on your TV and your laptop, that's by far the best way to go because it's going to give you the best picture quality, and you don't have to screw around trying to figure out sound, because this cable here only transfers video.
I was going to say, now it's also not going to be HD, is it?
No. This is an old analog cable.
Like just,
that's all you got. That's all you got. That's fine. Okay.
Okay. You just want to be able to see it on another larger TV.
Right. That's it. So if you do have one of these, you're not going to get audio out of this thing. This is video only. Okay. So then you have to.
So you have to watch a movie with subtitles, right?
That's you can do that, or you can listen to this, or you can listen to the sound from the speakers of your laptop.
Well,
unfortunately,
that's
most
not going to be very good.
Don't have great sound. I mean, I'll crank this all the way up.
I can't even hear that. All right, well, that isn't going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to work for us.
So what do we do? There's got to be an audio output from this thing somewhere.
You've seen these before. These are audio cables,
yeah,
right?
they came over in the Mayflower.
Yeah, and this thing is a 3.5mm audio jack.
Yes, gold-plated.
So we use this in our headphone socket.
Rodney, you got that?
And then we connect these.
Now that's...
and then we
That's stereo, or is that going to be?
It's going to be stereo.
Okay.
2-channel.
2 channels. I guess that's why we have 2 of these.
And then the other end, that should be able to plug in your TV somewhere or your home theater system.
Where it probably says audio in, would be my guess.
And it's probably going to be yellow and white. White and red cables.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's the other way of doing it. Okay.
Well, that's kind of like HDMI not the best way.
No, HDMI is the best way. By far the simplest. Audio and video from a single cable. If you don't have HDMI on your TV or on your laptop, then you can go this kind of route. These cables, you can pick them up relatively cheap. These things you can buy for about $25 for a 60-foot piece.
Okay.
So you can have your TV way over on the other side of the TV.
Okay.
So shall we actually hook this stuff up and show
Well,
how it
I was going to ask you another question. What if you had a surround sound separate from that? Can you run that?
Thing. You would run this to the TV because I don't
that
know.
Goes off. Remember, only video only. Okay.
That goes to your TV, and this plugs into your surround sound.
Okay.
And HDMI, same thing. Plug that straight into your surround sound, and you'll get it through your TV.
You know, a lot of people probably did. I didn't know this until we did this segment right here that you can do this. I mean, this would really have some good business applications too.
Yeah. And as I say, if you've got a projector at home, you can do that too. Home theater room, that kind of thing.
All right.
So let's hook it up to the TV, shall we?
Let's do it.
So this is HDMI, single cable, audio and video, and
Best
here it
you
is. HDMI in.
Simple plug-in.
Plug it in. You're now going to have picture on the TV.
Simple as that. Now the other one you showed us, the RCA cables.
Double cable. So we'll pull this one out.
All right.
We have a port called RGB, which is just so happens to be this. We plug that in.
Right.
And then we can choose one of our audio ports down here. So we'll choose Video 1.
And we're good to go.
How about we watch the movie?
Let's check it out.
So here we are. We've got the movie playing on the laptop. We've got the old SAW cable in, up to the TV.
Wow.
And share with the family.
Perfect. I tell you, this has been a long segment. I'm ready to watch a film. Let me get ready, because it's been a long time since I've seen a good movie. And I'll tell you something, watching it with you is just going to make it that much more special. I'll tell you right now, Dave.
Sandpaper or board?
Use a sandpaper this time. I got a corn that's been bothering me down there, yeah. Oh, now all we need, waiter, popcorn,